They be sunny when it's not shame. West, oh West, it be gas stain.
It's recording.
Never enough, I'm giving up my same name. I'm giving up my same name.
After we're recording, bro, go for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Just Have a Seat.
I'm Jay.
I'm Huggo.
I'm Onto Gang Gang.
I'm Sako.
What's up? I'm
We
Barry.
got a special episode for you guys. Oh yeah, Bear's here too. We got a special episode for you today. In light of this quarantine, we are doing it over Zoom because that's the new meme today.
We practice social distancing.
Practicing social distancing. It's
Jay-
honestly feels
Casey's in a strip club and Bears is in Bikini Bottom.
Yeah, I still don't know how to really change it like these fools.
For grass.
Anyways, so
Great start.
great start. Let's get to it. How you
Are
guys
you guys
been
practicing social distancing?
doing? Yeah.
Have you guys been leaving your homes?
Hell no.
Bro, I haven't left my house in 7 days.
I've been out 2 days in a row.
You've been out 2 days in a row.
Yeah.
But how are we supposed to stop the spread of the virus if your ass stay going out?
I don't know. I was about to go crazy, so I had to leave the house. I couldn't do it anymore.
Wherever you went, was there a lot of people around you too, or no?
No, it was like 4 or 5 of us yesterday, and then I just went hiking today.
Nice.
But are people? Do you notice that like people are actually staying 6 feet away from each other?
No, bro. Honestly, everybody was hiking. Like there were so many people hiking, and when we
That's
got
what
to
I'm
the top,
saying.
there was like a crowd definitely larger than 10 up there.
Yeah, I saw the video.
Like nobody cares.
Even at the markets, like people are like lining up like right behind each other. Like, bro, stay 6 feet apart, but nobody understands what social distancing means apparently.
If
Anyone
that
coughs
sickness
next
is
to you, just
airborne.
swing, bro.
Yeah, that is the sickness not airborne?
No, it is.
It is, right?
Yeah.
I have one person telling me no, and I have another person telling me yes.
No, I don't think it's not
Which
airborne.
retard
It's
said
It's
like,
only airborne if someone next to you coughs next to you and you suck
Yeah.
his air in.
That's the only way it's airborne?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's in the air particles for like 3 hours.
Yeah, you have to
3
suck
hours.
his air particles off.
Wow.
Doesn't it stay longer on like the
Regular into
surfaces
it.
of stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, it stays longer on surfaces.
Yeah, man. Very informative.
3 days on metal. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, 72 hours it said. I think metals and plastics is 72 hours, cardboard is 24 hours, and with in air particles is about 3 hours.
So leave your Amazon packages out for a day before you bring them inside.
Lysol the shit out of it. Or just touch it and wash your
Unless it gets stolen.
Just get in and like wash your hands out.
Did you guys hear gun stores are full as fuck? Everyone's trying to get strapped.
Yeah.
Why? Doesn't make any sense, bro.
Just in
Zombie
case
apocalypse.
it's the fan or something, who knows, man. But this shit
What? There's no way, dude. If it's not like a zombie apocalypse type deal where everyone's gonna try to kill each other, bro. It's people are gonna get
could be.
sick.
It could be though. If
People might lose their shit. That's the only thing. I don't know about zombies, but people might lose their shit.
yeah.
Like,
People are starting to lose jobs.
Yeah, but it's not gonna happen because we don't have like a resource problem. We still have groceries and everything. It's just when that runs out, you can expect craziness.
Yeah, but it's fucking
I'm just pissed off that China knew about this for like 4 months and then didn't say anything.
They fucked everyone basically.
They really did.
Dude, what if it's a
Oh,
bioweapon?
They knew about the sickness 4 months ago, like
They
in
knew it in
December.
December.
Yeah, didn't this come out in December, or when did this whole thing come out?
It's
Like
been like
news
3
wise.
weeks.
well, no, so like some doctors
Arrange 3 weeks.
some doctors
No, I
spoke about it
swear.
in China, and then they silenced them, and they're like, like shut your mouth, like don't say anything about it. And then he ended up dying, I think 2 months later, and then that's when they like finally came out with it, like, yo, like we got like a big case of like this and that.
John, don't you got conspiracies days on this? Come
Oh,
on,
I
man.
don't want to talk about it. No.
When did this come out?
Are
I
you gonna get
February, no?
sniped?
No,
whole
but
mood
this
of
shit's
all
just
this.
giving me like hella anxiety, dude. I don't want like I'm trying to stay away from all the
Because
conspiracies.
I'm screen
all that
recording.
bullshit.
They're gonna see
No, but
everything.
it's just interesting, bro. It's a
Hard, what are
conspiracy.
you doing, bro?
I'm talking to
I don't
Pamela
wanna
too
talk about it.
at the
Oh,
same
Pam,
time.
hi, Pam.
Sako says hi.
Damn it,
That's
we're
that
trying to
guy.
run a show here. Damn it.
That is
No,
true.
but there's so many conspiracies going around right now. It's ridiculous. But it's like
Which one do you believe? Which one do you think is the most reasonable one?
that's what I'm scared of. Cause the one that I've been like, I'm gonna say following the most.
Dude,
I
please
just
take your
following-
background off. I can't take that shit seriously.
Go ahead now, baby. Damn. How much? 45. 35. You like Middle Eastern
Just
guys?
topless, no chance, bro.
That's it. But the one that like I've kept up with the most is it's scary because it's like most of the shit that they're saying is like happening. So it's some scary shit.
So, like, what?
I'm not gonna talk about it.
Bro, why?
I don't want to talk about it.
The guy sounds like
Why?
It's like this is like we're talking about like it's a whole hour of just crazy shit that's just going down.
okay,
Okay.
give us an example.
Yeah.
Okay, so fuck man. Basically, so long story short, there's this website called you guys ever heard of QAnon or QAnon?
QAnon.
Yeah.
Bro, this shit is scary, bear. It's just like this is like no joke, bro.
Dude, that shit's a fucking LARP. It's not real, man. Trust
Thank
me.
God, bro.
It's like 4chan.
It's
No, but like
it was a 4chan thing. Now it's like
no,
you
but
know
these
where it
fools
is
are
now.
saying
Like a
like
bunch of boomers follow that shit.
so these fools, so there's Q and there's Q plus. Q plus is supposed to be the president, and Q is supposed to be like the person that speaks on his behalf or speaks for him or some bullshit. Okay, and they're saying that Q predicted that the whole Epstein thing was gonna happen like 4 months in advance, and it actually ended up happening the same way that he predicted it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
And
if you
then now-
explain like something in a very vague way.
True, true.
And by the way, I followed that shit for like 2 years back in like 2016.
That's
And
pretty-
dude, a lot of the predictions are just wrong. And then he words things in a way where even if it's wrong, there'd be a reason as to why he was wrong. So people
Uh-huh.
still like follow him. But it's complete bullshit, dude. Don't believe that.
I mean, that's good to hear, but
Wait, what did you hear though?
Oh, yeah. What does he say?
Okay,
What got
so-
you thinking?
so the other stuff that he's been saying was so like basically like this whole thing is like a cover up, like the coronavirus is a cover up, and it's basically the US, Italy, and China working all together to crack down like the corrupt people and like the government. Yeah. So because like if you look at behind the scenes what's going on right now is there's a bunch of fucking arrests going down, and there's a bunch of CEOs just retiring out of nowhere. Like Bill Gates was one of them. Lockheed Martin CEO just retired out of nowhere. Saudi Arabia arrested like 747 or 45 people that are in part with like the royal family or whatever it is, and then like 289 of them are getting tried in court. And
Wait,
there's
so this kind of is saying that Bill Gates did some shady stuff then.
exactly. That's why I'm like, but nobody knows. But he said he wanted to retire.
Why would Italy work with China?
Fuck, I don't know, bro. I think now they're saying that like Russia's working with them too. Like, no, now they're saying the most recent thing was Russia and China are helping out the US with the cure for the vaccine. So they're all working in conjunction, and they're telling us like what medications to use that are like effective and all this bullshit.
You mean like the malaria thing?
Yeah. I've been following all these like medications and stuff that they've been using. But I don't know.
That might
but
be the
just-
top
like,
5 dumbest things
I'm
I've
just
ever
giving
heard.
you guys like the general parts of the like the.
Also, finally speaks.
What do you say?
He said-
Continue, Jay. You good?
He says the dumbest thing he's ever heard.
I don't know, bro. Cause like my brother just fucking went like full-fledged into it. Also, the other thing that they're saying is like this is like cleaning the house or some bullshit is what they call it.
What the fuck?
Have you heard of this, Babes?
No, cleaning the
So,
house, as in like
yeah.
how?
For cleaning house or some bullshit, because they're getting rid of all the corrupt people in the government. They're about to.
Well, there are corrupt people because there were senators who literally unloaded all their stocks
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
and said that and told people not to worry knew about the virus, and then the
Yeah.
market crashed,
I just read about
which
that.
is insider trading. So that's illegal. Those
Yeah,
guys
so,
should be punished.
so the base, like the whole like baseline of it, or like the path that it's supposed to follow is that like the coronavirus comes out, a bunch of people start getting arrested and getting indictments. Like they said, like Tom Hanks is getting arrested. That's what they said in Australia.
The man has the coronavirus. He's getting arrested. It's
Yeah,
fucked up.
they're saying like, because they're saying most of these people are gonna use the coronavirus as cover up, so like they don't have to tell people like, oh, like I just got served an indictment or like a warrant or some bullshit, you know?
So Tom Hanks got the coronavirus only because that he actually
He didn't get the coronavirus. He's just saying he got it because he got served like a warrant or like an indictment. This is all the conspiracy, but this is what this shit's saying. And then it's like saying that like Trudeau, the Canadian Prime Minister,
Yeah.
he got served one too. They're saying Oprah's gonna get served one, but Oprah already shot that down. They're saying Bill Gates is gonna get served one.
Bro.
Did
Wait,
you
who
guys,
was
you
who
guys hear-
showed? Was it one of you guys that showed the Oprah child snatching thing?
What?
Like she was trending on Twitter
Yeah, I know
for
she got accused of child trafficking.
yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
I
When
wouldn't-
recently?
It had
Yeah.
to have been like this week or
No,
last week.
I saw that
Last
thing.
week.
Something about her getting arrested.
Yeah, but she
She
shot.
first-
Up,
Child
tweeted, like-
trafficking or something.
She tweeted like 5 minutes after that shit came out.
but she shot. Yeah, she shot down all the claims, right?
Yeah, I mean, no one's not gonna shoot down. I'm a child molester. But
I'm
I
sure
mean,
Epstein shot down his claims too.
in his fucking child,
Yeah.
like child rape, like island or something that he
Yeah.
had.
Some shit like that. So what there's
Did,
so
did you guys hear how this was related to that thing, the adrenochrome thing?
that's what they're talking about too. That's what the conspiracy is talking about too. There's gonna-
Adrenochrome?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like they call it like an immortality like potion or something, and it's like obtained from like little kids that are like terrorized, and so I think your like adrenal gland like makes, you know, this, it makes like high levels of adrenaline when the child is like freaking out for some reason, and so they
Okay.
extract that from the kid and they inject that into themselves, and it keeps them young and it keeps them, you know.
That makes sense, bro. Because I heard like every time somebody orders a cheese
I
pizza, and,
swear
like
I just saw a movie on that shit.
that's so weird.
And they related that shit to Pizzagate
Yeah, because they were saying every time.
Why?
Well, because
because
every
it's the
time
same
somebody
thing.
orders a
They
cheese
abduct
pizza-
kids.
Yeah, they were saying every time somebody orders a cheese pizza, that's like the code word, and Hillary just starts beating the shit out of them so they can extract it.
Hey, no, dude. I looked into that shit for a little bit, and it's like crazy ass stuff, dude. You remember what was his face? The John Podesta guy.
The name sounds familiar.
It was I think it was
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton's like campaign manager or something.
Okay.
And there's apparently like
Yeah.
footage or like there's like footage of him where you don't see him, but you hear like a kid like shrieking. Then you hear him like yelling at the kid and abusing the kid in the background. And it's like people like that. It's like one big circle in like Washington D.C. and like, you know, the celebrities and whatnot. They're all in on it. And so they sell kids to each other through like natural disasters in third world countries, and maybe even this virus dead kids, you know. And they extract this hormone, and that's what.
Why does it have to be a child?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
haven't
fucking
I haven't
me.
looked into it, but apparently maybe they produce the hormone in copious amounts. Who knows?
Yeah, this conspiracy theory shit is
It's
beyond me,
weird.
bro. But so they're saying like April 1st, Trump's gonna tweet something about a storm, and like everybody's gonna like an April Fool's joke.
Let me guess. Is it
A
the calm before
storm?
the storm?
Yeah, some shit like that.
Dude, they've been saying the same shit every single month for the last like 5 years.
And
But
then,
the way I'll say this, I think the way he originally reacted to it was good, and
They can't hear me,
then
though.
they forced his hand on it.
To what?
Yeah, I think originally like stopping all shipments and interaction with China was the
It
right
has to
move.
be like
but,
yellow box, I think,
I
around
mean,
it.
they
That
just
should have been done like
Never
right
mind.
away.
I
Just
think they can hear
all
me.
immigration.
no. That's what he did. I mean, he stopped the like all the shipments and you know, trading with China. So like the virus couldn't come over, and then let's say he stopped travel, but all this other shit is getting like, I think it's just getting out of hand. But I guess better be safe And sorry.
That's right.
So things finna get litty in the next month.
You guys think it's
Apparently-
gonna get worse for the next like 6 months or so, or you think it'll resolve sooner?
So my
It'll get
cousins in
worse in a
Canada were
month.
saying that in Canada they're telling them it's gonna be like a year.
Really?
Yeah.
But how did China contain it in 3 months and it's
They
taking us
didn't, dude.
fucking
Don't believe
year?
that shit.
There's no way.
There's no way.
There's
Well,
no
people
way.
are
They have
still
like a-
moving around.
They have
People are
over a
still
billion
doing-
people in their country, and
They're saying the vaccine's gonna take like 12 months to actually come
Yeah.
out.
12 to
that's
20.
normal. But
Yeah.
there's no way China's not actually having like any additional
But I
cases.
think we'll have like things running up within like 2 or 3 months where we like actually contain it. Where if people do get sick, that we'll be able
There's a
to
vaccine for it.
maybe treat them.
With the
No,
medication.
there's no vaccine. Vaccine will be out in like 12
Probably
months.
next year, man.
Yeah.
No, I thought that's what you were referring to. My bad.
No, they have this drug that's already around for for malaria.
Yeah.
It's like over the counter, and I guess it slows down symptoms.
Hydroxychlone or some shit like that.
Something like that. So they're gonna use that as like the base and try to add on to it and like create a vaccine.
Yeah, there's been like a couple articles that have said that like in India and in China they've been using like a mixture of 2 different drugs and it's been like pretty effective in like treating the symptoms and all this bullshit. So they said they're gonna suggest them globally to everybody so they can try them out too. So I think Trump just said that he wants to. I don't know if he wanted the CDC or somebody else to test them out and see if, like how effective.
The problem with that, I heard the problem with that drug though is that it has a lot of like side effects. Because
The
it's not
malaria one is it's supposed to be really
amount of words that can go
intense
with
to
that.
take.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
It's not an easy drug to take. So it has a lot of side effects.
Not right now. I did when I said the word. Yeah.
Hey, can you not have side conversations? Damn it.
They're saying, can you not have side conversations?
Can y'all not have side conversations? What else was I gonna say? Yo, but I saw something on like the Snapchat news, and it was saying that they're saying that the virus is supposed to like kind of subside come summer, but we won't resume like back to like normal life until like maybe like June, July, or August-ish, because the virus doesn't do too well in like warmer conditions between like 50 to 70 degrees, I think is what it says, or past.
I
that.
don't think people are gonna travel until like maybe December
Yeah, it's
or
gonna be
start of next year.
But they're
'Cause,
saying
like-
like even if like the virus, like even if it, because even when it gets warmer and the virus like kind of subsides, it doesn't mean that we're still able to go outside. It just means it's harder to transmit it because it doesn't really survive in like those type of like weather conditions.
Dude, aren't we supposed to be on lockdown right now?
Technically,
Technically
the-
lockdown, but they didn't like really say like lockdown.
But there's no like enforcement, you know? Like in Lebanon, like my cousin was telling me, they have the army posted and
Yeah.
you get fined a
I
fat
thought
amount if
California's
you
doing
get
the same
caught.
thing.
No,
I don't
I
think
think-
we have
Yeah, dude,
police or anything
didn't
around.
Newsom say that?
no, yeah, California's technically supposed to be on lockdown, but you can still go outside and like walk and do all this bullshit. It's only like the essential stores are open. They're just like really limiting everything. But I know Italy just put the army in
Yeah, it says deployment of California National Guard members.
Hell yeah.
to help with food banks and like keep
Oh, okay.
like vulnerable people, or I think it said like
Gotcha.
I don't think they'll
people
actually
are definitely
fine
not
us.
on lockdown. Like people are out.
Yeah, dude, if you everyone's just jogging and riding bikes and
Yeah,
together,
they're
not
chilling.
even alone.
I went to a store yesterday. It was all old people too. They don't give a fuck, dude.
They don't, man. Yeah, I think in Italy they just brought in the military too to make sure everybody stays on lockdown and stops leaving their fucking houses. So
They need a fucking lockdown.
yeah, Italy's been
They're
pretty
losing
bad.
control of that thing.
Hey, those videos though of them partying on the balconies is pretty sick.
That shit is hard, but I wish we had
Yeah.
balconies out here. We'd be doing the same
Yeah,
shit.
we don't have shit, but everyone lives like 20 miles away.
Yeah,
We need walkies, man.
we do need walkies.
Just in case, you never know. Hey, but what happened? What do you know how fucked we'll be if 2 million people in Cali alone get this shit?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
it's
news
gonna
was-
spread like wildfire.
Well, he
That'd
said
be lit,
56%
bro.
of Californians. We have like what, like 40 million people here?
Dude, that easily like half of that 56 will die
Yeah,
easily, and and like most of them will die because there's just not enough
respirators.
things to keep them
recently.
alive. Yeah,
I've
ventilators
also
and things like
the
that.
thing is I've also been seeing shit online that's been like saying like well some dude posted he posted something on Instagram saying that like he had chills, fatigue, and like sweats and a fever, and he went to the ER for like a couple of days and he just felt like he couldn't do shit. So he waited to see if it subsides, but it didn't. He went to urgent care, passed out in there. They sent him to the ER. They left him in the ER and they were like testing him every 4 hours and they couldn't find anything. So they sent him home. They're like, yo, just take some Tylenol. And then he went back, got tested, came back positive for COVID-19. And then they couldn't do anything. Like the doctors didn't know how to fucking treat it. So they
There's
just
no way.
discharged him. And he's like, I coughed up blood today or like some shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
He's like, I couldn't breathe, but like now, like it's getting better. But another, I don't know if it's a fun fact, but another fact is that people who recover from it have 20 to 30% decreased lung functionality.
Oh damn.
Damn.
So, like you start walking and you're already fucking out of breath or like wheezing, dude. So that's some scary shit.
That's a pretty fun fact.
You're pretty much scarred for life once you have
Yeah,
it.
because of the scar tissue that.
No, it
builds-
regenerates. It just takes a while.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's some serious shit, dude. But it's like if you just gotta like social distancing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
can't go out on dates anymore, Jay.
I can't. I do Zoom dates now. Hit me up. Later. What's up? My name Jay. It's my girl right here. She about to come
Damn,
on
you
TV
think
with us.
like FaceTime dates would be a thing? Like you just set up a meal in front of you, like oh we're having pasta.
JC sent some shit the other day about like
Yeah, that
virtual
college
dating.
thing.
Yeah, I just signed up on that shit too.
Wait, that shit's real?
Hell yeah.
I got
Clown.
a couple emails. I'm sending out emails, be like, yo, what's up?
My virtual dating's Omegle.
Bro, I was on that shit yesterday. It's just so lame.
Hang on, that sounds so familiar.
That's all I thought.
It's that random video chatting.
Oh,
Roulette.
isn't that shit that we went on like in high school or even before?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Damn.
Did you guys
Half
see that the
videos is, like,
US
someone jerking off.
you guys see that the US and the US Food and Drug Administration announced it has approved the use of the first rapid diagnostic test that could detect coronavirus approximately in 45 minutes.
Wow.
No way.
Yeah.
What are they doing? Rolling it out?
Yeah,
me
for the
see.
rich first.
The test will begin shipping next week, according to a statement from California-based.
How much does it cost? Like $5,000?
Probably, dude. It's
No
all about
idea.
making money out here. They don't give a fuck. They don't care about the people, dude.
Good. Fuck the
I mean,
people.
it'll detect that you have it, but it sucks that there's no way to cure it for you, man. That sucks.
Bro, the UK developed a test that figures out if you finds out if you have it within 15 minutes. All you gotta do is prick your finger.
Over
You see
here, it
what they
takes
gotta
over a
do
week.
now?
What?
I saw like a video where this girl was getting her, like, I guess they got a big ass cotton swab, stuck it in their nose,
That's how to do the test.
probably touched your brain for God knows, and then they're like, okay, we'll give you a call back in like a couple days.
48 hours. Yeah, they're saying it takes like 6 days out here to get the results back or some shit.
Yeah,
9 days, bro.
9 days. That's crazy. You'll be dead by that point.
That's what I'm thinking, dude. Come
No,
on.
man. Unless you're like immunocompromised or something.
Well, but
If you
like
have like some kind of lung problem before.
the thing is like you don't hear like about too many recoveries in the US. It's mainly just deaths.
Yeah, because it's old people.
And it's depressing, bro. I'm trying to hear some positivity, you know what I'm saying?
What do you mean what do you mean it's mainly just deaths?
You barely hear any recovery stories. All you
What are
see,
you talking about, bro? Look how many people have,
Sensationalism, man.
you don't need to hear recovery stories. Look how many people have had it and look how many people have died. What do you think happened to those other people? They didn't recover?
the numbers aren't there, bitch.
Yeah, it is. Like
I'm saying like I'm
7%
looking at the
mortality
John
rate or
Hopkins
something.
University
What's the
website.
website that shows how many have been
Just
diagnosed,
John
recovered,
Hopkins,
deaths?
John
John
Hopkins.
Hopkins.
Or go to corona.help. That one's a lot better. I feel like it's a lot more intuitive, and they give you like a breakdown of every single country and every single state and how many like cases are confirmed in each state, how many were confirmed like overnight, and like updates and shit.
There's a lot more recovered than dead. Almost 100,000 recovered, but like 13,000 dead.
Yeah, but most of them aren't here, so
Yeah, this is
So
like
then
worldwide.
so then what are those people who are infected here who aren't dead? What are they?
bitch, they haven't recovered yet. What I'm
They're
saying is I want to
infected.
recover numbers. They're infected.
So they're eventually gonna die?
No, I'm saying I want to see recoveries, bitch. I'm talking about the numbers, bro.
You
I
just
can't
want
explain
YouTube.
it.
You just want YouTube recovery videos. That's all you want. You
I don't
just
want to see
people.
recovery videos. I just want to see the numbers go up. I'm trying to see people live.
You're trying to see
No.
people die, bro. Wants the numbers to go up.
We'll see.
So it shows that there's 25,000 cases in the United States,
There was
176 recovered, 311 deaths. Oh, damn.
That's right. That's
That's
a lot
it?
for now.
Wait, so how many recoveries?
176.
And 300 of them dead?
Yeah.
Of like 20,000 infected?
25.
25,000.
Yeah, of 300 million
That
people.
doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but like hopefully, like we're just hoping it doesn't get to that point where
How is there not like
that many
more?
people get infected. You know.
I feel
Bro,
like
I feel like we're on Fox News or some shit, bro. Especially because it switches the camera around every time someone
No,
talks.
that's why
No,
you
it doesn't.
So you put gallery view, not speaker view, ding dong.
Oh, mine's on speaker view, man.
Mine's
Keep
on
going.
Mine's
speaker view, bro. That
Mine's
shit's
on
funny.
mine's on gallery.
Okay,
Damn,
good.
so,
At least,
so the
at least
recording
I'll
of this is gonna come out with everyone switching.
No,
No,
bro.
no,
It's,
how come
it's
on
everybody's
Thank
everybody's
God.
view.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But also the other issue that like I want to address is I feel like there's so much fucking fake news just circulating on the internet. It's like it's fucking ridiculous.
Oh, dude, it's fucking hilarious, man. There's like my
It's like
family
adding-
members
it's
and, like all
adding-
these like Bob people living here, like
What's up?
posting all these like stupid things. Something about like, oh, if you take a warm shower, you won't get infected or it'll kill the virus.
My mom was saying, I'm looking at her like, come on, no, it doesn't look like that.
Or
But-
drink alcohol, 40% or higher.
You like take a hot shower,
It'll
you'll be
kill
good.
everything.
No.
It's just adding to like people's anxiety and stress levels already. You know, there's already like hella uncertainty, and to top it off, you're having a bunch of fake news circulating all over the internet and fake information.
Yeah.
Dude, they should also not say shit like people are buying guns, bro. That I feel like that just causes some panic too. It's,
Yeah.
it's
It
so
sells
bad to
themselves, man.
say, yeah.
It sells.
Sooner or later, I think the purge will happen.
Well,
Bro.
there is a part of there's a part of America that does want everyone to panic right now, and there's a part of America that is trying
That's
to
true.
contain it.
Yeah,
So
because it makes Trump look bad, even though it has nothing to do with
exactly,
him.
there's a lot of politics are also involved in this. Like this has
Yeah.
so many layers. It's not.
Sako, don't touch your face, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say you're not supposed to touch your eyes, fool.
Bro, I take off my
Oh.
contacts and put it back on every day, at least like twice.
I'm sure you wash your hands before you do that.
So,
Yeah, I just took a shower.
Yeah, but you're touching your laptop.
oh shit, that's it. Corona.
Who's a bad actor?
Yeah, I don't know. I just make sure to whoever's listening, just make sure you fucking fact check your news. Don't believe everything you read on the internet. Like people were circulating that fucking Advil bullshit. Oh yeah, don't take Advil or Tylenol because it
No,
fucking,
I heard-
ibuprofen.
Ibuprofen
Just
does
be
Tylenol
well.
you're
safe,
supposed
bro.
to
Like
take.
if you see someone sick, don't go near them. If you're sick, don't go near others. Like
Why would you take Advil anyways?
if you have a
Advil's
headache.
a fever
Pain
reducer.
relief.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Bro, did you hear
That's
about
what
the
it said.
lady who fucking flew from I think it was New York to LA to fucking China when she already had the coronavirus, took fucking fever reducers so she doesn't like make it seem like she has it when she was getting on the plane just to get a fucking test because they wouldn't give her one in the US.
Wow.
And now she's facing 3 years in prison.
Idiot.
Yeah, man. This
there was
is
a case.
wild.
Something happened in Armenia where some lady had it, and she just decided to go to church, and got a ton of people sick. They tried to and when they showed up at her door to take her out, they're like, oh, like we need to take you to the hospital and stuff. She's like, no, I'm not leaving my house.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
But honestly, I think the most savage story is how fucking his face. Kim, my man's Kim, North Korea shot the first person to get it. My man just blasted him, bro. He's
That
like,
dude's just trying to contain it ASAP. Doesn't get.
But how does that happen when no one's allowed to go to North Korea?
That's what we're saying. It doesn't make any sense.
No, they have journalists and shit that go in and out.
Maybe
Probably.
they eat bats too.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yo, it says the meeting will end in 10 minutes.
Oh yeah. How long has it been?
Okay, here, this is kind of interesting.
It's been 30 minutes.
Yo, how about this? When there's a minute left, we'll take a break and we'll come back on.
I don't think you're allowed to do that. Maybe, I don't know.
Dude,
No, you have to restart
stick the
it.
2 pieces together. It's fine.
All right. 9 minutes. Go, Sako. What are you gonna
What
say?
do you think? What do you think of the term Chinese virus?
It's hilarious and it's
Do you think
accurate.
it's racist? Do you think it? What's wrong? I mean,
The
there are a lot of
Chinese
people who are
virus.
upset about that. There are
Such
people.
I don't know how.
stupid
I
debate.
don't understand how it's racist. It doesn't. It's
Really?
you're not
Really?
calling someone
back.
that. It's just you're naming it after where it came from.
The argument is that you're
Yeah.
creating a stigma, so whenever you see a Chinese person, you're gonna think the virus, so you're gonna treat them.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I've heard some fucked up stuff about people just antagonizing Chinese people. Like you brought this onto us. Like
Yeah, a lot
it's
of xenophobia.
I don't know. It's fucked up.
Man, when you have to deal with so many low IQs, you have to be careful what you say now.
Yeah, man.
I feel like, well, considering we have science, obviously, and
Science.
Bio-
We have
Fine.
science test tube.
biologists classified it as COVID-19. That's how you should refer to it. Like, you obviously it originated in China, so you'd say COVID-19, which originated in China, not fucking the Chinese virus or the Wuhan virus or whatever the fuck these people are saying about it.
Well, it is the Wuhan virus though, because it originated from there. It's technically not wrong to say that either.
Yeah, but I mean, like, the
What
proper
is-
expression is COVID-19.
Yes, but what
That's
does
how you should say it.
COVID-19 literally just means coronavirus 2019, right?
Yeah.
It's just like, I guess it's not really an acronym, but it's the scientific nickname, whatever. But saying
know.
Wuhan virus isn't exactly wrong either.
I didn't care about
People are
it.
just finding something to bitch about, dude.
Yeah, I didn't care about it until the news came out that China knew about this for like months and didn't say anything. So now it's definitely the Chinese virus.
That's what you're going by.
It's just
Yeah,
being
bro.
Yeah, I don't care.
Who does that? You could have saved like thousands of lives.
Well, honestly, if you realistically think about it, probably not.
I mean, it's been out for 4 months now, and
Yeah.
there's still nothing.
exactly.
Or 3. Let's say, like in the beginning or at the end of January, this happened, right?
Dude,
Yeah.
not
I
only
would say
did they,
like it started to come out.
dude, not only did they say like did they lie about it, they also said like Americans caused it.
Yeah, that's what they.
They said American soldiers were responsible for like the spread and the start of the virus.
Yeah,
So
that's what-
again,
American soldiers don't eat bats.
Well, but the issue
Exactly.
is that like we
wait,
weren't.
was it from the bat? It was from something else, wasn't it?
No, it's
I just
from
saw
the
It was
back.
like
something
armadillo looking ass.
on
Like,
CNN about it.
Dude, the other thing is like even
up,
if
let me
we knew about it, we knew about it in January, and we're still not prepared for it. You know, like we could have been prepared in January if the government would have took like the right protective measures and allocated resources and all that bullshit, but they didn't. So you can't really like blame China for it because we knew. They started reporting that shit in December, and it became an epidemic and started spreading.
My brother just texted me saying Colton got corona.
Who's Colton?
The last bachelor before this guy.
No way.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
that sucks.
Lit. But apparently
Hey.
it's having positive environmental effects in Italy though.
Bro,
No,
there was
everybody's
that
turning
shit.
up.
like the smog's cleared up. Have you seen it? Like I went hiking, it was so nice.
No
apparently
way.
some like
That's
bird
not
that's
what I wanna go.
yeah. Apparently some bird that hasn't been there in a long ass time came back.
A bird.
Yeah, like some bird that migrated away because of the environment. I don't know.
Yeah, they could actually see like out the window in China too now.
Wait,
When
guys, Google pangolins. Pangolins. That's the animal apparently.
Penguins?
Pangolin? I don't know. I've never heard of it. Pangolins.
Bro, these things are worth so much money.
Apparently, the Chinese are eating this.
They're eating it.
Yeah.
Look up
fuck is
Asian
this?
wet market. Look up Asian wet market, bro. That is apparently where it came from.
Have you heard of a pangolin?
They stack up animals together. Like they'll have a
Pangolin.
chicken under one of those pangolins or whatever.
Pangolin.
The pangolin will like shit on the chicken. The chicken
100%.
will eat it,
Look it up on your
and
phone.
then they'll eat the chicken
Jesus
and get
Christ.
and they get
It's
the
an
virus.
animal. That it's apparently what the Chinese
All
eat.
right, bro. Mute yourself, dude.
I'll go back.
What am I looking up?
Jesus, you're like 20 minutes behind on this on this sesh.
All right, we got 5 minutes.
I heard pangolin.
Closing statement.
I want to know what the fuck the animal's name is. There's a
Pangolin.
pangolin.
Yeah,
What was the
pangolin.
one after that?
Golins.
What was the
Look
one
up-
after
wait,
that?
Look up Chinese wet market
That's what it
Fucking
is.
bat. Oh, that thing.
or Asian wet market, whatever. It's in all over Asia.
So,
What is this?
closing statements?
There's this tweet. It's like, why can't the Chinese just eat burgers or something?
Yeah, closing statements, John. What do you got to say?
Wait, we're done?
It's only
Practice-
4 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Practice
shit.
social distancing the proper way. Stay 6 feet away from each other. Make sure you're washing your hands, not touching your face at all.
You have this pasted on your wall right now.
No.
You're just reading it.
It's like fucking
Jay.
ingrained.
Jay, a girl says, "I want to see you right now," but you're out. You going?
I can't, bro. I got too many people in my house I gotta worry about. So that's why I haven't left my house. you know?
Facts.
It's like, bro, just fucking stay home so we can get through this already. Cause we're not in kindergarten anymore. We're getting our recess taken away. You know,
Nice, dude.
stay home so we can get the fuck out of the house sooner than later.
You posted that on your story, huh?
I should.
On a
did.
positive note, Call of Duty tonight or what?
Shit.
Y'all hopping on?
I'm down.
I gotta finish studying. I'll probably be on.
Man,
Duty,
forget
I'm
your studying, bro. I got you.
What's studying, dude? No one's even in school right now.
I start school on Monday.
We still have tests, dude.
Spring break, yeah, spring break's about to be over.
You have an
Spring break all
exam
year long,
after your
fam.
spring break?
Yeah,
3.
happy spring break, fam.
Yeah, so what do you guys want to
Man,
add?
I'm trying to start my real estate life, and I can't even do that now. Shit, we gotta wait for everybody's.
Sell from home, dude.
Oh,
Virtual tour of the house.
I am.
Buy a drone.
Yeah, you can buy a drone.
We'll talk. Well, I don't want side conversations. We're almost done. 3 minutes.
Yeah, what are your closing statements? Y'all can run that too.
I don't know, man. At the end of the day, nothing more important but health. Just watch yourself. Eat your greens. Take your vitamins.
Fucking
man.
inspiring.
Yeah, man. You gotta be.
God.
I want to exercise. I can't even do that. What is one thing you guys miss right now?
Everything, bro. Everything. I can't even
One thing.
I can't even motivate myself to lift in my fucking backyard.
Eating out and NBA basketball.
Beating
Those
my
are two
meat.
things.
Yes.
They go hand in hand.
The gym, but probably sports before that.
Yeah. Honestly,
Anto?
Though I'm in heaven, bro. I don't give a shit. Everything's fine. I don't care that there's no sports. I don't watch sports.
yeah.
That
same-
shit doesn't matter.
You don't care that you're not working out?
Dude, I am working. I bought like fucking resistance bands and shit. I'm not like benching or anything, but like I'm working out still at home.
still
It's
working
not
out?
that bad. Yeah.
I was doing body weight like squats.
That shit blows.
Yeah. Dude, I started like stacking up chairs and like shoulder pressing that, like the metal
Shoulders.
chairs. Yeah,
You gotta improvise. I
you
picked
gotta
up
use
the
whatever you
fucking-
got, man.
I picked up the water jug that like those home deliveries.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
Arnold posted his workout without any weights or like gym equipment.
All right, wait, less than a minute, guys. All right, this was episode 23 of Just Have a Seat. I think it was 23.
It was
But,
No,
yeah, all right, sick. We'll see you guys next week. Stay safe.
Stay safe, everybody.
YouTube.
You know what it
You know what it is.
All right, this